Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. Today is Wednesday, the 27th day of November 2024, the day before Thanksgiving. It is about 9:48 in the morning, and I am at George, I'm forgetting the last name now, George something Bluff Park is where I'm at. That right there, what I'm showing you, that's the stars where you walk in here. See some nice houses across the way. There's a little memorial over there we'll go look at, but I want to kind of start the video here, that you can pause this and read this, and just a nice little honoring thing, so I appreciate that. Let's go over and look at the memorial itself, okay? Okay, yeah, so this thing here, which is not the memorial, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, so this is Henry George Bluff Park is what this is called. Land, the source of all wealth, and you see apparently he just lived from 1839 to 1897, so what, 57, 58 years old. Taxes applied to the source are an inducement to use the land wisely. These parks donated by the Fairhope single tax, and you see they got really nice flowers here. And again, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so you know they keep flowers down here real well. And you got a mower over there. Labor is the basis for production of all wealth, so he said that too. So you can see that stuff down there. See these great big chains on this too. And here we have a third side. Capital, the primary tool in the production of all wealth. Taxes applied to capital destroy this tool of production. That's true. Alright, let's go on over and look at the memorial itself. Okay, I'm still walking down and getting to the memorial, but I wanted to show you, this is part of why it's called a bluff park. Yeah, look at the dead trees there, and that is the bay out there, and of course goes on out to the Gulf of Mexico. So I just wanted to show you this view from here. Got that thing right there. So that's what this part looks like. So let's go get the memorial finally. On behalf of a grateful nation is what this says, and you can hear the water. And you see up here, here is a woman holding a folded flag, which obviously it means she's come from the funeral of her husband or a son. And she's holding that flag kind of like a baby. That's a nice looking memorial. It would sound better if that guy would turn that blower off. U.S. Army, it says right here. U.S. Navy, right there. U.S. Marine Corps, right here. And we're going to stop. And you see that guy with that kid there. And he's holding a little American flag in his hand. And again, you can see and hear the water there. Sounds very nice. Anyway, if you're going around, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Coast Guard. And just to get the whole thing from the side, there we go. That's the whole memorial right there. Alright, we'll go back around and I'll show you a little bit more of this park that there is, and then we'll go on to the next thing. Okay, now I don't want to interfere with this couple down here. They're sitting on these benches, but you see they've got 6 benches down here that you can sit and look out at the Gulf. So we'll get over here and I'll show you something. Okay, I'm going to lift you up and I'm going to show you the municipal pier from up here on this bluff. So you should have a way better view than I have from down here. So here you go. Hopefully that came out good. I'll find out as I edit this thing, okay? So I'll go look for other views. Here's just another view. And you can see some of the pier down there. And I parked down there the other day and walked around here. This is all a construction zone, so it's messed up, so I didn't take any video of it. But from up here, at least, you can see the fountain area down in there. And then, of course, the flag right there. And then the pier on out there, and it goes out that way, and it stretches on out that way. They say it's like over 4,400 feet, I think it is. So it's a big pier, but it's closed. because of them working on it apparently. But I just want to show it to you up here. So it's part of this bluff view, and in fact if you look over here, there's a little bit of another pier, a much shorter one down there. That's what the Gulf looks like from up here. Now right here, right beside where I was just filming, you see you've got this staircase right here that will take you down. You can see it's different colors. And we're at the bottom, and there's what you can see from the pier over there. These beautiful trees here. And then there's a Jones Pharmacy. That's who apparently did that. Alright, so see that tree over there. Alright, let's go investigate some other things. Okay, these lawn blowers are kind of maddening, but anyway, I just wanted you to see that great big tree there. And I'm sure the size don't come through on this, but that thing is truly huge. And down here is some kind of a foundation of some old building that hasn't long lasted, I'm sure. But let's keep looking, see what else we can find. Alright, so if you want another pier, view of the pier, you see it from this side now. You can see all the way down through there. Pretty good sized little thing, and there's a walking track that generally goes down through there, but they've got it shut off with all that construction there, so you can't get to it. But here, as I come back this way, so there's just some pine trees, so we'll go down here and find some other good trees. Okay, you can read this plaque here, and if you've seen my video at Fairhope history downtown, then you know that I was at this woman's school, and so you already know a little bit about her. But you can see the scene here. There she is. See a kid there to the left sitting in a chair, and a girl there leaning against that bench on the right as she's teaching them stuff. So here's the whole scene right there. So she's out here teaching school all the time. Now as we turn, here's the walking path right over here. This tree, specifically these branches right here, I want us to see together. You can see how nice this is. I definitely like the trees, always do. And then just goes down to a little bit more. There's a really nice tree right there too. And then here's a seahorse sculpture, I'm assuming that's what that is. There you go with that. Here's another gorgeous tree as I'm walking down the street in this great big house. But isn't that nice? Okay, I'm standing in front of the Knoll Park. So it starts off kinda with this little setting place here, keeping in the shade if it, if it wasn't cloudy like it is. And we've got this nice setting here. Look at this. Isn't this nice? All these little flowers and things. These purple leaf deals. You got orange, yellow, white, a little bit of purplish mixed with yellow over there. And then sort of the same setup over here. We got these stone steps. So this is the Longleaf Pine Restoration Project. And from what this says on Google Maps, that they keep this park in its original state, if you will. I guess other than, they cut a few little paths through here. But it's just a little neighborhood park. This is literally across the street from the first one that I shot. That's it right there, that Henry George Park. So this is literally across the street from it. And then you can see, man, looks like a bunch of pine trees. And we got a ton of pine needles. So then after this, I'm gonna be walking up doing a few other things. So I'll go and look around here, and if I find anything interesting for you, I'll share it with you. I'm going to call this the meeting of the rocks. You see this guy's in the center, and you see as we start over there and go around, this guy's encircled with these other rocks here. That's where I came up right there. See that rock there and that rock there. So the encirclement other rocks, I guess. And this here is just standing up right from the encirclement of rocks over there. It looks like a memorial of some kind. Yeah, I don't see anything written on it. You can see up here, it almost looks like at one time it was written on. Here it is from the side. Here's the other side of it, and you see it's got, I mean, it kind of reminds me of like one of them, you know, Woodman of the World type memorials. But I can't say that is what it is. And here it is from the opposite side. Kind of strange sitting here with, I mean, there's no other signs, no nothing around to say anything about it. So just interesting, so I had to bring that to you. Okay, right here now we're at the edge of Knollwood Park. See all these beautiful flowers here and across the street. Looks like that house over there might be for sale. In fact, it is for sale. I see it now. So right on the corner of Magnolia and North Bayview Street. We're going to be walking up Magnolia here and taking a look for that. Check out the branches of this magnolia here and the trunk. Look at how these things go everywhere. That is a magnificent tree. Alright, I want you to look at some of these fantabulous trees and all these branches, and look at this one right there in the middle now. Look at those branches. Again, I know GoPro hardly ever shows these things anywhere close to what they are in real life, but trust me, that thing is huge and it is fantastic. And then this over here, look at these branches going from this tree over here all the way over to that one, and then on down through that street, Atkinson Street. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trees in this area, I got to tell you. And look here, down here, my goodness. Let's get closer to that one. Alright, I've worked this a little closer. Look at the limbs on this thing. Wow. These are wild. Absolutely gorgeous trees. If you love a tree, you've got to love these. I know I do. I want to bring you these here. Again, big gigantic branches just stretching out, I don't know, 30 plus feet. Look at this. I mean, as they just wrap around one another. Straight ahead of us, right down here. Man, I certainly hope this is coming through. This street has got some absolutely gorgeous trees. This is Summit. Look at all these gorgeous flowers here too that I'm passing by here. Close up to that one. Those are very, very nice. More of those branches, they're crazy. Alright, now look at this fantastic specimen. Look at these branches. This one's stretching straight out, and look at these gorgeous flowers we got here that leads you right to it. But wow, what limbs. And then what beautiful flowers too. And again, I remind you, this is the day before Thanksgiving, so pretty crazy. Alright, so I'm going to head over here to my next target.